All right, everybody, last time we were together, you learned 2 strategies for helping you calm down and stay in control of your emotions: positive self-talk and centered breathing. Can someone give me an example of the kinds of positive things you could say to yourself to stay in control of your emotions? Thank you. We also learned how centered breathing can help you stay in control in an emotional situation. Now, we're going to practice that together 3 times. Put your hands on your stomach so you can feel it pushing out as you breathe in deep. Nice. Can anyone describe a time over the last week where you could have used positive self-talk or centered breathing to calm down? Thank you for sharing. Sometimes people get so caught up in emotional situations that they have a difficult time remembering to use these techniques. How could you be an ally to someone who is losing control? How can you help that person so they don't do something that they'll regret? Absolutely. Has anyone ever been able to help someone out this way? What did you do and what happened? Very good. Thank you for sharing. So today, we are going to continue to talk about staying in control of our emotions so we are better able to make good decisions. And now we're going to watch a video of a situation that could turn into a bigger problem. Please pay careful attention to what is going on in this video because we're going to talk about it after. Then the molecule project plays. Okay, what is David's perspective about what happened? Yes, Nathan intentionally knocked over his project. Good job. How do you think Nathan would describe what happened? It was an accident? Okay. What assumption is David making about Nathan? He wasn't sorry because he didn't do his own project, so he wanted him to look bad too? Okay. Remember, when you make assumptions, you believe you know what is true and what people think or why people act the way they do. You don't consider all the possibilities. This is especially true when your feelings are strong. Based on clues in his expressions and his thoughts, how might David be feeling? I would agree. He looked angry. One of the dangers of letting strong emotions like anger take control is that you might want to get back at the person who you assume did something on purpose. What went on in David's mind that led up to him feeling like he wanted to get revenge on Nathan? Okay. What might happen if David starts a cycle of revenge or getting back at Nathan? Absolutely, that is a good possibility. So now let's walk through our steps for staying in control. Okay? Look at how David could have used them in this situation. What might David have noticed about his own physical or mental signs? Okay, absolutely. What is a word signal David could have said to himself to pause his anger? Hit your pause button. Yep, wait a minute. Absolutely. Good job. Why should David think twice and activate the thinking part of his brain? David could have used the think twice step to help himself ask specific questions to check his assumptions about Nathan. What could David have asked himself? What about, do I need to calm down? Should I check in with somebody else? Absolutely. Why is it important to think twice and check your assumptions? I agree, absolutely. That's a great reason to check your assumptions. Now, we're going to talk about calming down. It is difficult to experience very strong emotions and think clearly at the same time. As we saw in our video about the brain, in times of strong emotion, you will need to calm down before you can think rationally about how to handle a situation. In David's situation, he needs to calm down before he says something to Nathan. What could he do to calm down? Yeah, the breathing we just worked on, absolutely. Once he's calm, what could David say to Nathan? Asking Nathan for help, absolutely, that's a great solution to fix his project, I agree. What else could he do that would make the situation better? Ask a teacher? Okay, that's a good plan. Now, we're going to go over a handout. There are a lot of strategies for calming down. We've talked about 2 that you can do in the moment or anytime: positive self-talk and centered breathing. This handout shows you 3 other strategies. The first 2 are doing things you can do once you are removed from the situation, doing something physically active, and doing something relaxing. The third, thinking about something else, is something you can do in the moment, like counting to 10. And I've lost the handout. Hold on just a second. Alright, so what I want you all to do is go through this handout and fill it out. We're going to talk about our calming down strategies, and for each of the following things we're going to write 3 examples that will work for you. So, doing something physically active. Now remember, it has to be something that's an actual workout for it to make any difference to calm you down. So come up with 3 things that you can do to be physically active. Do 3 things that are relaxing for you, and come up with 3 things that you can think about in that moment that are less stressful for you. I'll give you a few minutes to work on that. All right, do you have any questions? What have you come up with? Run around the track at school? I think that's a great idea. What else can we do? Well, you enjoy listening to music. Would that help you calm down? Awesome. Okay, gonna give you about another minute to wrap up, and then we're gonna move on. All right, does everybody have 3 answers for doing something physically fit? Perfect. How about something to relax? Okay, good. And 3 things that'll let you think about something else? Perfect. Okay, let's move on. What are some examples of doing something active? Well, while punching pillows is active and does release energy, it's not the most positive thing that we can come up with. What if we did push-ups instead? Okay, perfect. Now, what about something relaxing?
I'm not walking now.
Listen to music, watch a show you like, that's not violent, that's calming, make you laugh. Good idea. What else could you do to think about something different? Counting, absolutely, like we talked about. Good. Imagining that you're in a different place that makes you feel calm. Absolutely. That visualization is a really great technique, and it comes in really handy because you can do it at any time, anywhere, by yourself or with a group of people. Next time you need to calm down, remember all these examples and pick one thing that works for you. Maybe even hang up your worksheets on your bedroom wall, write them in your locker, in your planner. Keep them close so that when you're really frustrated, you can go back and look. Sound good? All right. Today we talked more about how to stay in control when you experience strong emotions. We discussed the importance of checking out our assumptions about others, and we discussed some calming down strategies. We're going to take a break, and we will come back and work on some ways to apply these to common situations. Okay, everybody go get a drink real quick, and we'll come right back.